What's up guys, it's Bustian here coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Unboxing video, and we gotta keep up with the trends. I have a Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary Edition for you guys to open, and you have already seen this probably a million times, so we're not really gonna spend too much time going through the stuff. We're just gonna crack the boosters. That's what we're here for. For those of you who don't know what's in this stuff, some of the good old sets: Blue Eyes White Dragon, Metal Raider, Spell Ruler, Pharaoh Servant, Dark Crisis, Invasion of Chaos, and you got some additional goodies. We're also going to see a quarter century secret rare. So let's get into it. I do have, of course, the trusty scissors. So let's get cracking, let's get opening, let's get into this bad boy. As we do, let's crack this bad boy open. And let's see what's inside it. Now, I did order a few booster boxes. Well, I think I ordered a couple at this point in time. I am definitely pre-ordering a box of Metal Raiders and a box of Dark Crisis. I'm also thinking about a Spell Ruler, so let me know in the comment section below if you would also like me to crack open a Spell Ruler box. But here we go, this is the 25th anniversary. One thing I'll say though, guys, is that it's smaller than I've expected it. This is actually quite a small box. I got a Kaiba's collector box here, which I'm also going to be cracking open in another video, but just compare this in size. I thought they were like at least the size of the the Yugi's decks, the gold box with the Yugi decks in it, or the or some of the other products, but this is actually quite small. However, I do love the pattern. It does have a real nice sort of 3D hieroglyphic pattern to it, which is pretty cool. Right, so cracking it open, we got the boosters here. We are greeted by the Egyptian god cards first, and we then have the boosters beneath it. The 6 boosters, as I promised to you guys, we're going to be cracking these open. And is there anything else? No, there isn't anything else. This is going to be a nice little deck box for us, though. We might put our GOAT format boxes into this Legendary Collection box. So let's go through these real quick. Of course, we do know we get the non-playable version of the Egyptian god card. So we got Obelisk the Tormentor here. Bring this up a little bit closer for you guys. Obelisk the Tormentor, there you go. Of course, we got Slifer the Sky Dragon. And we have the Winged Dragon of Ra. By the way, talking of the Winged Dragon of Ra, I have recently made an unboxing video of the Merrick Structure deck. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, please go and check it out. It would mean the world to me. And also like the videos I put out. Subscribe if you haven't yet. There's a bunch of good stuff here that you might enjoy. So just scroll down the video section and you will probably find a card game. You will probably find some content that interests you. Okay, so moving on, we get, of course, a Blue Eyes White Dragon. No specific Yu-Gi-Oh set would be the same if we didn't have Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Dark Magician included. I think everybody has millions of these cards now. I'm still a big fan of the starter deck ones back from the OG era. Those have a special place in my heart. We also get a Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's been a while since it was a B dragon. It's a black dragon, and our quarter century is, oh, it's a Dark Magician. Nice, look at that. Now that's some neat foiling there. I do like it. I do like it a lot, actually. Look at that bad boy. That is a shiny piece of foiling technology right there for you. Right, okay, so that's it. This is what you get. Now I would assume, I'm only making an assumption here, that this can be a variant of these 3 cards. But please correct me in the comment section below if I am wrong about this. However, the fact that we got a quarter century Dark Magician just kind of makes me think that probably you can get any one of the 3. But anyway, we like what we're seeing here. Fairly standard stuff though, so you know, these have the the altered back, so you can't really play with these unless, of course, you want to and you do it around the kitchen table. Anything goes around the kitchen table, guys. Don't be don't be um, don't be convinced otherwise. You can do whatever you want with your cards around the kitchen table as long as it's family friendly. So we got 6 boosters to get through. Let's just go chronologically because that does make a lot of sense. And so we're gonna start with LOB. Man, it's been a while since I've opened one of these. Actually, fairly recently, I had a cool little inclusion with me ordering some stuff from France, and you might also want to check out that video with the Merrick Structure deck. I also received this Metal Raiders booster, and it's an OG one, and I know it is because you're missing the 25th anniversary one, and also it's still got the old card templates. So we did crack this open in that video. If you want to see what's the content of this OG Metal Raiders that was included as a bonus, check out my Merrick Structure deck video. Boom, you're gonna love it. Either way, LOB as I said. So I don't know, man. I kind of hope that these will at least have the old card template. But then again, it is what it is, and they are technically saving space to put more text. But I think it's needed for the newer cards, not necessarily for the older ones. We start up with a Kagemusha of the Blue Flame. Well, this is a card that I never really spent too much time looking over. Trial of Nightmare. Another very mediocre card. Dark Gray. I never really liked this poor guy there. Tyhone. Okay. Oh, we got a rare Fissure. Now this is cool. It is rare. Look, you got the silver lettering there. So this is our rare, a Fissure. That's a cool card actually. That's a very useful card for sort of OG stuff. Follow Wind. So it's an equip for Wing Beast. We got the Furious Seeking. And we got the Vial of Germs, and finally we got Dissolve Rock. So again, you're not really gonna write home about this one, but we do have a Fissure, and that's roughly it for this LOB pack. My absolute favorite set, Metal Raiders. I absolutely love this set. Crack this bad boy open immediately. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we got the Immortal of Thunder. Increase your life points by 3,000 when you flip it. When this card is sent to the field to graveyard, you lose 5,000. Paralyzing Potion. Non-machine type equipped with this card cannot attack. Empress Judge. I remember this being one of my fusion cards, and yes, it is just as bad as it seems, but at least you get a slightly better combination based on the fusion pieces. Now we got a rare Robbing Goblin here. This is a really nice kind of strategy card. It's definitely an enabler rather than anything else, but every time you inflict battle damage, your opponent must discard one random card from their hand. I actually like Robbing Goblin. Ooh, yeah, baby! That is a Summon Skull, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to announce that we have a Summon Skull that we've cracked, and this is a ultra rare Summon Skull. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Summon Skull is definitely, still to the day, one of my favorite cards. It's just so cool. It was an absolutely era-defining card back in the days when this guy was out. It was the benchmark of single tribute, highest attack, and I just love Summon Skull. Sweet. Okay, we got a Stim Pack. Nice little equip card actually. We got Soul Release. And that can be quite a useful card for like against some decks where target up to 5 cards in a graveyard, banish them. It's actually fairly good against like Chaos monsters. And then we got a good old Feral Imp and a Harpy Lady, another iconic card. Right, so I'm super pleased with this stuff. I mean, come on, look at that. We have a Summon Skull and a Robbing Goblin. These are in my opinion, at least in my past experience, kind of Metal Raider defining rares right here. So that is absolutely fantastic. Let's leave these out. Let's leave these out. Let's celebrate the fact that we're getting these reprinted. There you go. All right, let's leave those on up on top here. So we got one third into this. Now we're gonna move on with Spell Ruler. What would you like to hit in Spell Ruler? I would love to hit Delinquent Duo. Absolutely love it. It's probably my favorite spell card. We used to call them magic cards, you know. Okay, alright, right. Starting with great stuff immediately. We got Gravekeeper Servant here. Chorus of Sanctuary, nice little field spell card. Final Destiny, discard 5 cards from your hand, destroy all cards on the field. Boar Soldier. Oh, we got a Mystic Tomato. Nice, cool. I actually didn't need a third Mystic Tomato, so this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Okay. And moving on, we have Octoberzer, Horn of Light, and a Kotodama. A final card is a Chain Energy. Right, so Mystic Tomato. Wow, I'm actually real happy with that, to be fair. Sorry guys, just a sip of coffee there. But we are ever moving on. So, Mystic Tomato. I'm happy with these rares so far, dude. I think these are rares that you can do stuff with. These aren't just like, a completely useless Metal Dragon fusion monster, for example. We're gonna go into Invasion of Chaos. What could be in this? Well, I'm not even gonna make any guesses. We'll just ride the wave. Whatever is in there is in there. But I think you all know what I would like to open. Okay, we got Chopman of the Desperate. Chopman the Desperate Outlaw. When this card is flip summon, you can equip one equipped spell card in your graveyard to discard. Nah. Okay, let's move on. Soul Tiger. That's a 2100 wall, actually. Anti-Aircraft Flower. Hyper Hammerhead. This is actually a pretty good card. Comes up in Dinosaur strategies in like sort of Go format. Okay, we got Getsu Fuma. This card battles a fiend or zombie type monster. Destroy that monster at the end of the damage step. Side deck. Okay, this is probably the first card that I'm not super excited about in terms of a rare. Anyway, we got Fiend's Hand Mirror, Self-Destruct Button, Gale Lizard, and finally, Witch Doctor of Chaos. Yeah, I think, we've been on a roll in terms of getting real good rares. I'm not super excited about the Getsu Fuma, but then again, she's a warrior. You can rota her out. You get that one-off copy in your side deck. You bring it in against a fiend or a zombie type deck. Yeah, sure. Dark Crisis is our next stop in this little 25th anniversary adventure. So let's go right into it. Crack this bad boy open. I love cracking boosters. Arsenal Summoner. Okay, so this works kind of with the Guardian cards, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress, Reliable Guardian kind of stuff. That's not bad. This is not good either, but at least it's some thematic support. Precious cards from Beyond. When you tribute summon a monster using 2 or more tributes, draw 2 cards. To be fair, this is actually a pretty good enabler. Not that you're going to be tribute summoning monsters using 2 or more tributes very often, but maybe you want to. Shinata's Arc. This is to ritual summon Shinata, King of Higher Plane. We got Despair from the Dark. It is a level 8 zombie. Infernal Queen Archfiend. Okay, not bad. I do like Archfiend, Infernal Queen Archfiend. I think it's a pretty nifty card with the roll the dice kind of thing. It's funny. I mean, it's not like a staple, but it's fun. I like fun. Shadow Knight Archfiend. Okay. A Deal with Dark Ruler. That's a good card. That's a good card. And then we got Kelbeck. Finally, we got Fairy of the Spring. Talk about an equip spell card in your graveyard. Add a target to your hand that equips spell cannot be activated this turn. Cool for your equip decks. And then lastly, we have Pharaoh's Servant. Well, lost for today, but not lost, obviously, for our 25th anniversary adventure, because that is only starting here. Alright, so Pharaoh's Servant. This is the final one, and again, guys, I'm trying to get through this rather quick, so you're not gonna have to be sticking around here for half an hour trying to get this wrapped up in about, 20 minutes or so. So we're starting with a Metal Detector. Negates a continuous spell trap card. Sword Hunter. Overdrive. Light of Intervention. I actually did use this card quite a lot because I hated the fact that everybody was setting their sort of Mystic Elf, Giant Soldier of Stone, Island Turtle kind of stuff, and so I was running Light of Intervention quite often. Okay, we got a Shift. It's not a bad trap, but again, not the best either. Science Soldier, just kind of meh. We got Bite Shoes, and we got Dark Bat. Lastly, we have a Ground Collapse. I do actually like Ground Collapse. I think Ground Collapse is a fairly good card, to be honest with you guys. Okay, well, so this takes us to the end of this journey. I hope you enjoyed this little 25th anniversary edition box cracking adventure. If I want to highlight anything, I definitely want to highlight Metal Raider. Metal Raider's been good to us again. I love Metal Raider. It's just such a fantastic set. I might have to pick up another box of that stuff actually, just to keep cracking it, because we can. So there you go, guys. This is what we get. A lot of the freebies that they throw in, and then of course the goodness from the boosters. Now, if you haven't liked this video yet, please do so now, and also subscribe if you haven't yet, because this is the kind of content you get to see. I also talk a lot about decks, deck strategies, but obviously that kind of depends when I have one of the decks prepared for you guys, because I deal with physical cards. I like to touch them, I like to sleeve them, I like to play with them, shuffle them up kind of stuff. Anyway, this is it. Bussy signing out. Peace, YouTube.